What's up, my lovely jewels and gems? It's your girl Nettie Net, and it's about 4 a.m. But I had to come and address this situation briefly and very shortly. First of all, I will not apologize. I will apologize to my supporters. They didn't try to strike me. I didn't read the paper right. It was some kind of music in there. But this whole issue didn't really have anything to do with the strike.
Nope.
This had to do with the disrespect of the vets and the disrespect of what else were we dealing with? I'm getting confused.
Disrespect of the
The three
vet, the
and
way
the other the
treat
pregnant
the
women.
women. You understand what I'm saying?
So basically, the way they're making it seem is like we're attacking them over the strike, and they know damn well that they called us before I even said anything about a strike. So basically, I'm gonna set the record straight because I'm not gonna have a bunch of crazy ass people coming and telling me I'm crazy when I know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, they knew what they did, they knew what they said, they know how they treated other people, and they'll get what they deserve. Hey, boo, how are you? What are you doing up, buddy? Hey, hey, walking by faith, how are you? It's another older YouTube couple
Definitely another
that
older couple.
constantly slanders other YouTubes. And they had some stuff to say about veterans and some stuff to say about pregnant women. So we approached them on it. Apparently, we got a strike in our mailbox, and I didn't read it right. So I thought that they sent the strike, but they didn't. So I'm coming on here to apologize to my supporters because I thought that they sent a strike for me. But the beef doesn't have anything to do with the strike anyway.
No,
The
it does
beef
not.
has to do with the disrespect of the veterans as well as the women out here and the pregnant women.
Yup.
And it gets even deeper now because they had a lot to say about me and my son, and I don't have time for that stuff. So I heard you were at Grandpop's yesterday. I wish I knew. I would have came by to see you. But we still have to get together so you can see Dean. I don't even know, honestly. I'm walking by faith. You know what? I was sitting here tonight and I said to myself, I'm ready to just shut it down. I don't have time for it. I really don't. Because that's what YouTube's about now, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big shit show. And
Yup.
I hate to say it like that, but that's all it is. I just said to Dean, I said, I sit here, I try to speak out for people, I try to speak up for people,
Yup.
and no one will ever try to speak back or even not apologize, but people don't recognize when people are trying to help out here today. It's too much ignorance. It's all about beef. It's all about the worst of the worst. So whenever you slander people, it's about numbers. So that's kind of what people think, that I'm trying to start beef for numbers. Numbers has nothing to do with it, and money has
I
nothing to
don't
do with
want
it.
no numbers, man.
Our whole point is we need peace out here. We need nothing but peace. And it used to be peaceful before they started letting a whole bunch of ignorant ASSs on YouTube to do a bunch of fake, phony, whatever they're doing. But at the end of the day, this couple, I'm not going to say that they even do like fake, phony stuff. They're just good for trying to slander people and trying to hurt people. So that's my problem with them. I never said I hated them, never said nothing bad about them. A couple of years ago, I said it looked like they lived in a Section 8 housing project in South Carolina, near where I was living at. So they got offended, and they must have not liked me since then. So they had some harsh words that they wanted to say in a video about me, but they wouldn't let their supporters know who they were talking about. So when I seen the video, I knew they was talking about me. So I approached the situation. But then they turned it around to make it seem like it was a big thing about a strike. And they know the strike ain't really have nothing to do with it, because I could care less whether I got a strike or not on some real, you know. But it's about the disrespect out here. But it's so many immature and petty people online that it doesn't matter if someone gets disrespected or treated bad or talked about. It's either a laugh or it's I don't even know, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I always say I have better things to do in life, and I really do. So when I think to myself, I'm like, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? I come here because I enjoy the supporters. I enjoy the people. I love having people to talk to. But if it's like this, I don't need it. You know what I mean? Because it's more stress than needed. Like I said, I have too much love in my life to deal with so much hate. And it's a lot of hate, especially on the World Wide Web. And it's sad. So that's what it is. And it's like, if you're not beefing, nobody wants to watch anyway. So it's like, why, you know what I mean? Why do I want to be here? I get on here because I like to make vlogs and stuff for my family, family memories, stuff like that. Every once in a while, I get caught up in this YouTube beef and drama. But that's because I'm nosy. Like I told you, I ain't even nosy. I just like speaking up for people, especially when I see somebody getting treated wrong. And, sometimes it's one-sided. This same couple had slandered people last year, the year before that, because they had a platform to speak on, and certain people didn't have a platform. They on their platform down talking these people and getting these people hated on YouTube, just like they're doing the people who are my mods. They go into their room, they're asking questions or supporting them when they're doing Q&As or whatever, and then I'm watching a video and I hear them saying, "No, you support that channel. They're a mod on their channel. Get rid of them." So is that right for them to treat the people who are mods on my channel bad? Just because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe they don't like what they say about them on my channel. I don't know. But like I said, my whole point is, that's like me being a mod somewhere, and I don't even want to be a mod nowhere no more, because you see how much hate comes. I was a mod before in a couple of channels, but once the hate comes, then they start the immaturity goes on to the next person's page. Just like I told one person today, said, "I don't mind being a mod in your room." I said, "Well, I'm going to let you know first that they disown anybody who's a mod in my room." She said, "I don't care. I'm going to unsubscribe to them anyway." But it shouldn't even have to be like that. That's what gets me. Because I'm like, even through all this, I never hit my unsubscribe button from them. I'm still subscribed. It's YouTube. It's like, what am I going to get for unsubscribing? Nothing. They may lose something later from losing subscribers, but does it mean anything to them at this point? I don't know. They say it doesn't, but the way they slander people on YouTube and the way they're trying to talk down on people and belittle and be lower people, they want numbers. They did what they did a month ago, and 4 of their channels got shut down. So clearly, they're the ones with the problem. If I was the one with the problem, I think my channel would have been shut down, So, but like I said, I put out content. I don't see them put out content. They sit behind their wall and they talk about people.
Facts.
So, I mean, there's really nothing I can do or say about it. I really don't care, because they don't be talking about me. I just didn't like the fact that they were disrespecting other pregnant women. My main thing is pregnant women, because y'all know I'm for the children. I'm for the mothers and the children mainly. You know, fathers too, but when I say mothers and children, mothers with um mothers carrying children, because if they're stressing these people out on a YouTube, I know how it feels to get stressed out on a platform. So if they're stressing them out on the YouTube platform, just imagine what those little babies are going through on the inside, you know. But these people are so ignorant and dumb to the fact that they don't care. So, you know, I wouldn't say why would I care, because I'm still going to have the heart that I'm going to speak up for people, and I'm going to speak out for people. That's just me. That's how I'm always been, and that's how I'm always going to be. But one thing I will say, and why I'm on here right now, is because they are trying to make it seem like I'm a liar, because I said they strike me. I thought they strike me because I got a strike paper. Well, I didn't get striked. I got a notification of a strike, and it was a video about them, and so I assumed that they were the ones trying to strike me. So, of course, they're making it like the big issue is over that, and it has nothing to do with that.
Has nothing to do with that.
Are you saying something, or are you just repeating
No,
after
I'm
me?
just letting them know it had nothing to do with the piece of paper. It was not about the piece of paper. It was about the action, the things they did, and what they said out here. Okay, it's just that simple. It's not about a piece of paper. Okay, so if anybody wants to run around and inject the piece of paper they got in the middle of something that they believe, no, it's not about that. It's about the vets. It's about disrespecting of the women. It's about disrespecting the women who carry seeds inside. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Okay? That's what it's about.
Yeah, see, that's sad. Like you said, you stay in your
It's
own
about
lane. You came
it's
back as a whole new person, but you still get the ignorance, you know? So it's like, it's sad. It's sad. I don't even know what to say about it at this point. I don't. It's sad. Sad how people are. It's sad how our people are, the people of color are. We're horrible. And I hate to keep saying it. And I'm dead serious when I say this. It's only us out here that cannot unite and do what we got to do to make a movement or move on. You know what I'm saying? It's so much hatred already in the African American,
yes it is.
Latino, I mean, there's still, as well as the Caucasian communities. It's too much going on out here. We already have enemies that want to fight us. But then you have people that you're supposed to be working with trying to fight you. And I still say that because at the end of the day, and I'm always say that, we all here on YouTube. And if you're a creator on YouTube, you work for YouTube. I mean, that's how some people do. I mean, I don't look at it like that. I look at it, they gave me a platform, they ain't charging me for it, so I'm gonna get on and talk. If I can spread some kind of awareness or tell a story to the young kids that someone I know had been through. And, you know, see, I go and I think about my friend who lost her baby about 11 years ago. And I tell the story the one day on there, but nobody heard that story. Nobody cared to hear that story. I told about my little cousin that was human trafficked and taken. Nobody cared to hear about that
Nope.
story. That's real life stuff.
Real
That's
life.
stuff that's happening on a daily, on every day. I had to tell my little niece, you heading off to college. If anybody ever tries to offer you any private contracts to do modeling or anything outside of your school, don't do it. Don't trust it. You never know who you're filling out an application for these days. If it's not a known job application or a school application, they need to be careful. And because human trafficking is real.
Yes it is.
So, I mean, this is all stuff that scares me as just a person, as a mother, as an aunt, as a godmother, as someone who helped raise many children. So it's something that I like to talk to these youth about, but they don't care to hear about it. They don't. I mean, just like now, I'm sitting here thinking, you know what's bothering me the most right now? Besides this YouTube stuff, they need to start putting Planned Parenthoods back out on the streets. They need to start putting these clinics back out here so these young kids don't wake up with HIV in the morning when they laying down with the cutest, the one who they think is the cutest chick from the club at night. What they fail to realize is that girl who looks so good and so cute is the same girl that 100 or maybe 200 or maybe 300 other men thought was very cute too. So therefore, them laying down.
Hi,
Give me one
guys.
second. Hey, get out.
I'm watching Inclusion Master.
The who?
Okay.
All right. Okay, he's watching TV. So, oh God, my neck. I'm sorry. But my whole point is, like I said, I try to raise awareness. I try to talk to these young kids out here. I don't come on YouTube to slander people. I don't come on YouTube to talk about people. I don't really care who likes me or who don't or who wants to say something about me. I don't care who has stuff to say about my son because, like I said, he's good. He's going to always be good. And ain't nobody going to make me lose myself on camera by talking about my son. It won't happen.
That's
He's
all they can
already
do.
been there. He's still smiling.
That's all they could do.
He could care less. How about that? So that's basically the point of my situation because they made a whole video tonight before I even talked about the strike, before I even brought that up,
Yep.
saying how dusty and dirty we are, how we look, how we get on camera. I'm going to come on here. I'm laying in my bed right now. I'm going to come on here as long as I ain't on here showing my body parts and acting all nasty and trying to be a freak. May I say in better words? I mean, I know my little nephew's on here, so I'm trying to use the best words ever, but he's up. So, I mean, like, he understands. It's too much going on out here, you know? So, it's sad. It's true. It's real. It's going to always be real.
Yes, it is.
Will I shut my channel down? No, because I'm going to always talk. But do I want to fight and stand up for other people is my question now. Do I want to still speak out for other people? That's what I'm known to do, you know, to take people's back. Because there's people that I know that have gotten off of YouTube because they got bullied and slandered by these certain people.
Yep.
You know, these very same people. Or I ain't going to say hurt themselves, but just about, you know, pretty much. It happens. Ain't nobody knocking no boots. I don't know who you are, 7.8, but you funny. Real funny. I like you. You're funny. I love it. It's funny. You make a bad day good. I know Maddie Black, little nephew. I know you're from the city of Philadelphia. Trust me, I know you hear worse. But you don't have to hear bad stuff from your auntie. I'm just trying to teach people out here. That's all. I know. And I know you're here to listen. So, I'm not going to never say nothing to steer you wrong either. But yes, no. My girlfriend's baby got murdered by her boyfriend. And in a brutal way. About 11 years ago. Dean, you gotta be on my back. Because you ain't saying nothing. You just sitting there trying to be cool.
Okay.
Because you're not, are you going to say anything?
Oh yes, I am. But I'm here with you, and I'm going to say what I got to say. But you're already covering it. It's not about a strike. You know what I'm saying? It never was about a strike. You understand what I'm saying?
Dino, can you give me some water? Go ahead.
It never was about a strike. It was about the disrespecting. Okay, that's all it was. But like I said, the only thing anybody can come in and do is talk about my son, my lady, talk about us. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the best way to handle something when you don't want to confront it. The simple fact is this: what you did online, what you said online, it's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing you want to say is about a strike. It was never about no strike, my friend. Never was. Never. Never was it about a strike. It was about the simple fact you talked about women, women with babies. You talked about vets. You talked about a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? You talked about a lot of people. What's a beatdown?
Ding.
Okay, what's a beatdown? Is a beatdown when somebody, they just decide that they're going to talk about somebody, and then when it doesn't work out their way, they back up? That's not a beatdown. You know what I'm saying? That's not a beatdown.
So, I mean, he's still hyped about it. I'm going to always be
Me,
me.
me
Go ahead.
personally, me personally, as far as being hype
I'm
about
not
something,
hype, but
as far as being hype about something, I'm kind of like, to be honest with you, I would say disappointed. Yeah, but I'm disappointed because when you put on your big boy pants, at the end of the day, everybody knows what these videos are about. It's not about a strike. You understand what I'm saying? While we were doing our videos, they were doing their videos too. You understand? So it's not about a strike.
no, mainly they just posted, they reposted the letter that I put up, and they was like, reading is fundamental. So
Listen,
basically trying to say that I'm
listen. Let me
slow.
let me break something down to you.
But I clearly said in my video, I don't read too much.
Let me break something down to you, right? Reading is fundamental.
But I
Reading
read the
is
letter online too, so I skipped right past that part.
reading is fundamental. Okay, if you want to make the whole thing about a letter, okay, okay. So you didn't try to strike us, but what you did is you still talked about pregnant women. You still talked about vets. But today you want to get on here and make it about a letter. Hey, listen, you could take the letter, you could take the whole letter issue and
And shove
stuff
it up your
where
ass.
where the sun does not shine. You want to know something about me? If you think for 1 second that you're going, come on here, talk about my son, talk about other kids, talk about pregnant people, I'm still going to push on. In a battle, let me tell you about a battle. In a battle, you get hit upside your head and people going to say what they got to say any which way. It might not be tomorrow. It might be the next day. It might not be never. But trust and believe me this, gonna still keep on talking and doing what I gotta do. You wanna know why? I don't have a whole bunch of kids behind me saying what they think or spectating.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't have a whole bunch of kids spectating. I'm grown. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm defending and I'm talking about grown people. You understand what I'm saying? People who do videos, people who have shown their life, show their inside, shown their families. This is what we talking about, man. People who have served. So you can sit down, you can talk about a letter. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boo-hoo-hoo. We made a mistake on the letter. Because I guess you're going to say we're ignorant.
Stop
We can't read.
7.8.
I guess you're going to say we're ignorant. We can't read. What the heck make you think it was ever about a letter? I'm chilling, laying down, resting, relaxing. The first thing my lady's going to say is the same thing I talked about. All you're going to do is attack people's kids. That's what you're known for doing. You dig what I'm saying? That's what you're known for doing. Yo, can't nobody attack yours because your kids just ain't out here doing nothing on YouTube. You're doing it, trying to settle your ways and send your point across in any way you can. And let me ask you something. Do you actually think, my man, that they're never going to see this video? Do you actually think that your backyard don't stink? What makes you think they're not going to see this video? The same way kids at my school is going to see it, the same way my son, anybody's going to see a video, they're going to see it.
Yeah.
And this is why we're not going to stop. So, okay, you punched a hole about a letter. Okay, think about this every day because like I said to you before, give me this camera, man. Like I said to you before, what makes you think that we're going to stop because about a letter? Yo, listen, I'm a natural vet. You dig what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of vets out here, my friend. You stepped into a whole nother category. You can punch holes and you can do the things that you got to do and walk around and flap your gums. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about no letter. So if you think it's about a letter and y'all want to make fun, there's a tomorrow, there's a next day, there's a day after that. You understand what I'm saying? You have to do videos just like we have to do videos. You understand? You still got to pull your point across, and I'm going to put my point across. Here's the thing. So you sit in your house and you want to talk about people, right? Every day, like I said to you, every day we're going to do videos. We're going to say the things that we got to say, and we're going to keep on moving on. They're not going to like that. I'm glad. I am so glad that people are punching holes, doing the things they got to do. It goes to show you what a real channel's about. What? Your feelings got hurt? What? You didn't think that anybody was going to step up and say something to you? On the streets, even in the real world, it's always a fight. Sometimes you get beat down, and sometimes you gotta get back up. This ain't even a beat down. This is not. This is not even a beat down. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what to call it, but it's not a beat down. It's something that's happening. Okay, it is something that's happening. There's a lot of things that happen each and every day. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is this: when you talk about kids and you talk about disabled people, it's going to ride a whole long way in my life. A whole long way. And a whole long way in a lot of people too. But check this out. So you want to say something that, oh, they didn't strike us. That is fine and it's good, man. Like, what makes you think things don't get confused out here? But my thing is this: you can't hide the things that you've said. Those videos are out there. There's a whole bunch of people that I done showed on my channel that got a lot to say about you and what you've done in the past. Maybe that's what's bothering you.
Well, Walking by Faith
But
said that he's getting
let
a
me-
bunch of hate on his page.
let me tell you something.
It's just sad.
Let me tell you
The way
something.
YouTube
It's the
treats
way
us.
that YouTube is. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep on doing what you got to do and be people of faith. You understand what I'm saying? Be people of faith, man. Walking by faith. We going to be people of faith, man. We going to do the things that we got to do each and every day.
Yeah, you gotta keep speaking.
You dig what I'm saying? Each and every day. They going to hit us. They going to punch us. And they going to say the things they got to say. But guess what? We're still going to stand strong here and do the things that we got to do, just like I did when I was overseas. Let me tell you something. It's not about one day. It's not about 2 days. It's a life process. This is a life process.
Yeah, we all
Okay?
still learning.
This is a life process. It doesn't matter if you win today or tomorrow. Kids are still going to see it. Families are still going to see it. You dig what I'm saying? People going to see this. What do you think? They're going to look at us and they're going to go back and they're going to say, okay, this is what happened. People are going to research. They're going to look into what's going on. It's going to make news. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that you didn't
problem
even
is that they
listen.
get teased
The
when
fact,
they go to school,
the fact-
and then people, the kids
The-
will look it up for them and say,
you
"Look
best
at this."
believe it. You best believe it.
So trust
So
and believe they can shelter or act like they're hiding their kids from everything right now, but true in reality, they'll see it all.
yeah, they're going to see it. And guess what they're going to see? They're going to see an older couple, just like their own peoples, standing out here talking about why y'all talking
Why
about people.
are y'all disrespecting pregnant women?
Exactly. So my thing is this: what does the future hold? Do you think it bothers me because do you
He only seen her pregnant once.
check it out?
'Cause the other
Do you
two
think
wasn't
it bothers
his.
me? Do you think it bothers me because you got something to say and a whole bunch of people comes and they got something to say? It doesn't really bother me. I knew this was going to come. My lady knew it was going to come. This is what happens on the YouTube streets. You understand? It's the only thing you can talk about. After you did what you did, let me tell you something. It's just going to get deeper. So I'm laying here and my lady's saying, oh, they're talking about Dino. They're talking about me. That's what you guys do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, in the comments, that's what they do. You understand what I'm saying? Let me explain something. Do y'all think that we didn't know y'all was going to come like this? That's what every chicken with his head cut off does. You understand what I'm saying? So you walk down these streets, I'm going to get the pain that I put out. You're going to get the pain that you put out. And guess what? It's going to be an everyday process because you know what? They're going to watch every day what's next, what's going to be said next. Worldwide. What's up, worldwide? It's your boy, the DN316. And I'm not going to stop, don't you know? Let me tell you something about me. For first time, they said something about my son. It was a smack in the face. I was crying. I was pissed off. But you know what? They did it. And guess what? Dino's a big boy now. Dino's a big boy now. You understand what I'm saying? Dino's a big boy, and so I am. So y'all go ahead and do what you got to do. Like I said once again, you ran into a real family. You dig what I'm saying? With real issues. You understand what I'm saying? People that want to step up and stand up and do the things that we got to do in this world.
Yeah.
So what's the first thing you got to do? Go in there and have your little squads come and talk about kids.
They wrote,
Let me explain
we don't
something
want
to you.
your apology.
Let me
Fuck
explain
you
something.
all.
Nobody
I'm
wants to
not
give
gonna
you an apology.
apologize to them
First and foremost, nobody
They don't
wants to give you an
apologize to
apology.
nobody, so they know
Nobody's
they don't
going
think
to
I'm
give you an apology. I'm going to keep on doing VIDEOs.
apologize to my
You dig what I'm
supporters,
saying?
though.
And that's just how it gets. Only thing that you've done is made me more supercharged. See, you didn't listen the first time. You made me more supercharged. What's the first thing a roach is going to do? Try to crawl out the motel and show his face, but you can't because you're not real. You understand what I'm saying? You don't sit down. I sit down with me, my lady, and my son. We sit down here together and we give it up when we got to. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, they have
That's what
certain people
that's what you
brainwashed
mad
that they're
about?
the realest
That's what you
thing.
mad about? Is that what you mad about? The realest thing out here. Let me tell you something about the realest thing out here. If you was real, your hearts would have humbled themselves to the shit that you do to other people. You understand what I'm saying? To the shit that you do to other people. So you want to come out here, you and your little soldiers. Let me tell you something about a fight. And I'm going to tell you this. Do you think that we won wars because the first time somebody smashed us, we gave up? It's not about giving up. It's about a continual go on. Continually going on. You understand what I'm saying? My lady knows for a fact, and I know for a fact, man, these YouTube streets are going to be hard. People going to say what they got to say. So you say what you got to say today and say what you got to say tomorrow. There's the day after that. There's the next day. And we're going to still keep on doing our videos. You want to know what? We ain't been red flagged. We ain't been red flagged. But you love,
People don't get the point when I
listen.
say that my mom found
Listen.
out at 30 years old that when her life was just starting that it was going to end with having 30 extra blood vessels on her brain. Now that's stuff that people don't know is going to happen on a daily. You just get a
Yep.
couple of headaches and you go to the doctors and you find out something's wrong with you. My thing is we're supposed to be living our best life. We're supposed to be living and loving the world
Living and
that we're
loving
living in.
this world.
We ain't got no other choice but to. We're supposed to love the people in the world as best as we can. Not out here talking, hating, and slandering others.
And I'm going to tell everybody out here on YouTube, this is what happens when you stand up and you stand up for what's right. This is how it is on YouTube. Do you think that we didn't know you guys are going to even attempt to do something like this? Yeah, we knew. Yeah, we knew. It happened before. Hey, listen, from better people. You feel me? From better people. Yeah, it happened from better people. Let me tell you something. They're going to see the videos, so I'm going to keep on. It don't got to be today. It don't got to be tomorrow. But they are going to see the videos because there's a lot of questions that just ain't answered. There's a lot of things they're going to want to know about mommies and daddies out here. There's a lot of things they're going to want to know. But on top of it, they're going to see these videos here fighting for what's right. You understand what I'm saying? Fighting for what's right. It's not about, okay, so you didn't do the strike. You didn't try to strike. That's good. That's good for you. But you still got a big mouth. You're still talking about pregnant women and you're still talking about people with babies. Okay? You're still talking about your own. So, and look, so it doesn't make you any better. You understand what I'm saying? It just means that, like they say, your shit just ain't stinking right now. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it means. But in reality, it means that the people that you hang with, they're just as ignorant. You understand what I'm saying? They're just as ignorant. Do you think for 1 second that my feelings are going to be hurt? I've been road tested, stomped on by a lot more better people. I'm saying this, by a lot more better people. You call yourself a man. You call your, and your lady, let me tell you something, okay? You don't like it when we get in here and we talk like this, we're going to keep on talking like this. You understand? It doesn't matter what y'all do or what y'all say. We're going to keep on talking. And it's just that simple.
As long as their little rats and roaches keep coming, I'll talk even more.
Hey, yo, like I said, rats go down holes and they climb trees too, which damn sure surprises me. But I'm going to tell you something right now. If you think for 1 second that I'm sitting at home crying, No shape, form, or fashion am I gonna cry. Not here in the United States of America. I'm gonna keep on doing my videos. I'm gonna keep on talking. You see, the only thing you made us feel is that we're doing the right thing. They didn't like Jesus Christ when he was out here. Nobody liked Jesus Christ. Nobody liked when he walked this earth. They didn't like the things that he do. They threw stones at him. They spit at him. They said a whole bunch of things. There was people who didn't even want to carry the cross when he was laying on it. So what makes you think that I'm going to come out here and say there's going to be justified and people to love this channel and understand? They're not going to be, because we're living the sinful world. We're living the sinful world where all people want to do is be seen. You understand what I'm saying? But you're being heard too. Like I said, we both know because we're older what's going to come of this. It's a whole new light. We all know what's going to come of this. Fear, scared. It's not about that. It's about revving your engines, doing what you got to do and saying what you got to say. That's what it's about. As far as backing down, apologizing for what? You still have not apologized to those beautiful black women who have served. You still have yet to apologize. So this is what comes out. As far as anybody saying, oh, where are they at? They're not coming here, not saying anything. It's not about them. They didn't come out here and tell me go and do this. They didn't come out here and tell us to go ahead and do this. We did this because we wanted to. We did this because we realized the type of people that YouTube is dealing with.
Who's it called? The exterminator. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say for tonight. I'm going to go because it is probably close to 5 o'clock in the morning. And I just had to put my point across. Again, like I said, I came here because it was not about the strike.
I'm glad you figured something out. I'm glad you see, and let me tell you something about the YouTube world, so everybody will know, right? In the YouTube world, that's supposed to be something that means something that gives you brownie points because somebody read something wrong. Because no. Because somebody read something wrong.
Right.
You understand? So that's what it's about. So you go back, you tell everybody, oh, they read it wrong. They're ignorant. They don't know how to read. Hey, listen, maybe I don't know how to read, but I do know what I watch and what I see and what I hear. So it just means who's into the paperwork more. You dig what I'm saying? Who's into the paperwork more? Hey, listen, you're going to need to be into your paperwork. Like I said, uneasy. Do you think that what y'all say and what y'all do is going to stop us? We on YouTube and we're here to stay if we so choose. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to tell us what to say, when to say it, and what to do. That's the whole problem in a nutshell. Like I said, there's the first strike, the second strike, the third strike. Let me explain something to you. It does not matter. You can classify, you can define it however you want to. Am I mad? Yeah, I'm mad. Am I crying? Definitely not crying. Because like I said, I've been hit harder from real people. We've been hit harder from real people. You understand? People who are still out here holding their stuff together and therefore ain't get shut down. You understand? The problem is look within yourself. Look within yourself. I look at myself every day. You want to say that we can't make it 3,000 subs. It's not about 3,000 subs. Let me tell you something. We might never get to 3,000 subs. But guess what's going to happen? These videos are going to go out there. And in the future, they're going to see them and they're going to stay up here. That's the sad thing about it. While you worried about subs. You dig what I'm saying? Keep on worrying about subs. It's going to be embarrassment when these videos go up. So you keep on worrying about subs. See, the problem is you worrying about money so much. You worrying about subs, likes. You worrying about people coming in there right now, my friend, cheering you on. Let me ask you, what is a cheer? What is a cheer? Is it something that you say, hooray, hoorah, because it was such a good and blissful event? No, it's not. There's always repercussions. There's always repercussions. So you think about this. How you going to stop something that don't want to be stopped? You actually got the nerve to come on here and Make everybody in the whole worldwide think it's about some damn paperwork. Hey, listen, the videos carry themselves how they want to carry it. And that's how it is. They're going to keep on carrying themselves the way they want to carry. See, we're going to do videos. Even more so now. Because it's a proven point. You like to attack kids. It's a proven point. You dig what I'm saying? When you were sitting down in that video, the first thing you said, oh, is they talk about our kids. They talk about my kids. Nobody say a damn thing about your kids.
No.
Y'all roaches knew what you was going to run to the same time, just like everybody else did in the past. You're going to hurt somebody with their kids. That's why you don't show yours. But guess what? Yours are going to see my black ass face talking. Yeah, your daddy hid you for a long time, and he want to talk about people's kids. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying it, and that's how it is. It's going to get worse for you. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to get worse for you. You actually think that I'm going to stop speaking? Hey, listen, man. Your channel, it's not even half the channel that Queen Naza's channel was. It's not even half the channel that Clowns NYC channel was. It's not even half the channel that Mod the God, Reva, Tina, anybody. It's not half the channel. You understand? Those are real fighters. You actually think that you can turn around and turn one thing that somebody does wrong or says wrong into a whole life story? You can't, my man. I wasn't out here slamming on pregnant women. You were, and you hiding your kids. My son is out here. So that's why y'all mad with y'all don't like the way he look, with y'all don't like the way I look. This is Philly's Funny Family, Nettie and Lil Dino, Jews and Gems, and we will keep on speaking. But for right now, there's a lot going on in my crib. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a lot going on in yours, but we still here. Realize this. The fight is never over when you have breath, when you have life, and when you still can say worldwide.
And Dino told him to be quiet. It's like, no. So, I don't know, guys. All I had to say was, they gonna lie. They've been lying. They're gonna continue to lie on people. And I don't see them changing their ways in any time in the future. So, their supporters can stay and believe whatever they want. And I'm going to stay where I'm at and not support their channel anymore. That's
Check
what I'm
this
not
out.
going to do because
Check
I don't
this
have
out.
time for the
Check this out.
foolishness.
YouTube ain't shutting us down, are they? YouTube ain't getting mad about nothing we did, are they? No, they're not.
Nope, but
It's
I
just
still
you
don't have time
guys.
for their foolishness.
Okay.
I don't have time for the foolishness. So I ain't feeding into to their bull crap. I don't care if they make another video. I don't care if they scream that somebody owes an apology, because I felt they owed about 5 other people apologies, and they still ain't never thought to even think to even care about anybody's feelings. So I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm tired. But like I always say, always keep God first. Love yourselves. Makes it much easier to love others. Are you done talking? Let me check the comments real quick.
Listen, I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
Y'all
what I'm
move
saying?
over. I'm hopping in. You
I'm
funny.
done. Let me tell you something. I'm done talking about what thing they gonna do.
We need the roach busters. It's infested. Yeah, they do. They get really infested. Ain't never lied about that.
Keep on doing your videos. Keep on doing the things that you gotta do.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to everybody out here.
Oh.
Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let them try to come in, make you seem some type way. We all know what's going on here. You understand what I'm saying? We all know what's going on here. They want to run back and say, oh, these people saying this, they saying this. You can't take what you did away either, my friend. You can't. You can't. So you got some answering and some things that you got to handle within your life. And that's just the way it is.
Not really. His supporters don't care. They just want to keep on seeing thoughts and opinions, because to them it's adult tea. I guess. I guess that's what they consider it. You can't hear them, or is it because I'm talking over them? Because that's the new thing. Everybody said, "Oh, you never stop talking," so he don't have time to talk.
But like I said,
Shit. All right, guys. Always keep God first. Love yourselves. Makes it much easier to love others. Love y'all. Have a good night. Bye, nephew. Love you.